Why is Betta dragging Bishop Oyedepo? You know, from the filler we are getting from the investigative journalist. Yes, Mr. Jackson Ude, an independent journalist and former aide to former President Goodluck Jonathan, has made severe accusations against Bishop David Oyedepo and his church. The accusations link the clergyman to the scandal involving Betta, the suspended Minister of Humanitarian Affairs. The criticism is harsh. Ude, a self-described Assemblies of God church member, was harsh in his criticism of Nigeria pastoral past opinions, calling them out. According to his claims, some religious leaders are prepared to overlook politicians' wrongdoings in return for monetary donations to their congregations. The dispute centers on Betta, the former Minister of Poverty Alleviation and Humanitarian Affairs. According to Ude, Edu asked Bishop Oyedepo for more prayers as the 2022 Shiloh events in order to have her appointed as a minister. Ude claims that in 2023, Edu went back to Shiloh to bear witness on the effectiveness of Oyedepo's prayers in assisting her in obtaining the ministerial job. But Ude's expose reveals a dark side of Edu's reign, charging her of embezzling money meant for the weak and destitute, in addition to engaging in 6 months of thievery. The former staffer claims that Edu also gave billions to her allies. The shocking thing is that a portion of these ill-gotten earnings are said to have entered Bishop Oyedepo's church coffers as gifts to Papa or tithes. Ude claims that despite the public discovery of Edu's alleged illegal acts, neither Bishop Oyedepo nor his church have made any moves to make amends or provide refunds, nor have they publicly criticized the former priest. According to Ude, the fact that the church voluntarily takes donations from corrupt persons raises serious concerns about the holiness and integrity of the institution. Extending his assertions, Ude speculates that the US government's decision to put Edu on a watch list and bar him from entering the country for a number of years may have been influenced by Bishop Oyedepo's silence in his alleged criminal activity. According to Ude, a large number of religious leaders in Nigeria have turned into supporters of corrupt officials, encouraging corruption and endorsing those in positions of authority who plunder the country's resources at the cost of the weak and underprivileged. In his last remarks, Ude makes a strong case for a thorough purging of Nigeria, including its religious institutions, in order to address the widespread problems of corruption and official collusion. This passionate plea highlights the wider social ramifications of the purportedly unholy coalitions between the nation's religious and political leaders. Okay, this kind of a thing has been ongoing. Yes, I've never even heard him condemning the act. Yeah, because in this kind of a thing, they would just like or love to be quiet. They would love the authority to carry out their investigations, whether it is true or not. But this kind of a thing is not really new to many Nigerians. It's not new at all. Oh. Nigerians were just tired. We don't even know what is true and what is not true again. The thanks offering and tithe offering sources were not disclosed by the giver, and so don't blame the part to entrepreneurs or pastor entrepreneurs, and that's what somebody is saying. But which is true, but in this kind of a thing, because a lot of people have accused the Oyedepo that you pray for her. There's nothing wrong in praying for people, but you know, morally it's supposed to say, oh no, this is it, this is not it, because they will tell you that maybe in this kind of situation silence is not golden, or is golden, or it's not golden. This busybody Jackson today, if you can read this, I beg go find better work. No, it is not finding better work. He's doing his job. He's doing his job. That is what I'm saying. We don't even know what is right or what is not right in this country, because majority of us, our minds and our brain have been bastardized. When we see the right thing, we don't want to see it. We begin to bring sentiments upon sentiments, and that's why we're where we are today. If you cannot beat them, you join them. So the man of God can also pray for you. Papa was only praying for him and did not tell him to go and steal money. And that is the reason why he needs to talk. Even if it is not convenient. That is why he needs to talk, to say something. So that it will deter other people. That if you think you can come here, we pray for you, and you go and do something else. Even if God answers you and you decide to do something different, that is your own thorough. That's your own cup of tea. Nobody is telling you to go and do the unthinkable. But whether, even if you say that, but just say it whether people believe you or not. Because some people tell you, oh, forget it. Why are you trying to exonerate yourself from it? Did Oyedepo pray for her to see or for her to get a job? What they are saying now is that the part of the money she brought, of course, she will not go there empty-handed. Even when she went back to go and give Thanksgiving or to give testimony, she will not go back empty-handed. Well, whether Oyedepo says something or he does not say something, the person who has committed the offense will bear the brunt herself, because in the recent, nobody sent her to do what she did, if at all she did it. Whoever linked Bishop Oyedepo to a failure of Edu or to the failure of Edu will be judged. Oyedepo did not send anyone to go and misbehave, neither did he ask for money from anyone. Be careful or what you write. People will say what they want to. You don't say be careful, because you stop using God to intimidate people. People will say what they want to say. It is not for you to believe what you want to believe. Somebody saying that be careful of what you write to say, also that the wrath of God will not kill you. If that is how God works, nobody will be left in this world. Despite the hardship they caused, you celebrate them and defend them. Please emancipate yourself from this mental slavery. The thieves will never free you unless you free yourselves. Their profiliation of worship centers with increase in crimes and criminality. This is not a matter of religion at all. Please think well above religion lines. Condemn them if there is need to do so. I think this one is talking about those who are defending and who are supporting. So guys, leave your comment down there below and let's have your take.